Howdy, this is Michael Good from reapertrades.com. This is your Saturday morning mailbag where I answer reader questions. Let's get right to the point. First question. It's about time and sales on interactive brokers. Unfortunately, it's Saturday, so I can't really show this. Go to time and sales here. Let's go to something. Maybe we'll get something. Yeah. Okay. So here we have the last trades of the day, yesterday for Apple. And the question is about, sometimes it shows very large trades in the last common when there are no trades actually occurring. And then these fake big numbers tend to flash multiple times and clog up the columns. One thing I should point out about interactive brokers, one thing I hate, everybody else hates, is that their time in sales is not a true tick by tick or trade by trade time in sales. It looks at every time there's a change, and here I only show the last size and time, but every time there's a change in bid, ask, or the size on the bid or the ask, it shows up in this time in sales. And it's not, I don't like it that much. So I don't use it if I can avoid it. If I need a bunch of time and sale windows, I'll use interactive brokers, particularly because some of my other brokers will sometimes have problems with OTC stocks. But again, I don't know about all the problems with it. I just know that it's not a true trade by trade time and sales. So keep that in mind if you use it on interactive brokers. Okay, here's another question. How to activate the stock borrow feature, which is here, stock borrow loan, the AQS system. I've never really used it. I used it once to try it out. But the important thing you need to do if you want to set this up is go to my video tutorial on that. And in the actual blog post where I have this video embedded, I'll have a link to that. What you need to do is you need to go to your account and you need to set up, you need to go choose portfolio margin, and then I think you also need to sign up for the stock borrow feature separately too. Okay, next question. Here's a good one. How do I choose a position size? This person says, I base my size on how much I'm willing to lose, giving myself enough room to write out any volatility, which is usually 10 to 20 cents per share, but I'm sure this isn't the optimal approach. Actually, that's a pretty darn good approach. For me, I have a certain position size I like to use on all my different types of trades, and it varies depending on the type of trade. For something like, what was that stock? That was Conolog on Friday. Something where I've looked at the chart and I have some idea what it's going to do. I call these my watch list longs, and I have an average position size of $5,000. But the thing is, if the stock is less volatile, like a $10, $14 stock, it's going to mean less to have a $5,000 position size than if it's more volatile, like a $1 or $2 stock. So really, rather than using an absolute size, I do like taking into account the volatility. So this guy that emailed me this question, yeah, I think the important thing is to give yourself enough room to write out any volatility, and you want to have it so that the actual amount you could gain or lose on the trade is the same for all of that style of trading that you do. So what I really should do is I should double my position size on the more expensive of this kind of trade and keep it the same or somewhat smaller even for the least expensive ones. So that's a good idea. And I'm running out of time in this video, and I'll do a second video today because I have so many questions. Thanks a bunch.